Hey guys, thank you for coming back to the channel. I hope you're having a really good day. So if you've been watching the news, if you have, and you're familiar with true crime, then you probably haven't missed the news story that the Moscow, Idaho house, the site where the 4 University of Idaho college students were murdered in November of 2022, has been demolished. It has been torn down. Now this house was owned privately by, I want to say when I did my research for this, that the house belonged to a family of a faculty member of the university. That's what I understood. And they donated it to the university after all this happened. So the university owned the house and could make that decision that they wanted to tear it down. Now they said back in February of this year, of 2023, they planned on doing that. They actually, I believe, planned on doing it during the summertime, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Now, this did not go over too well with the families of Kaylee, one of the murder victims, and I think maybe another, I can't remember, I think it might have been Xana's family. But regardless, the victims' families were not on board. They wanted the house to stand until after the trial. And I couldn't blame them. You know, you can't think, but maybe what if a jury member wants to stand where it happened and see the distance and get a feel of, you know, exactly where everything was, you know. I mean, pictures and measurements and things, yeah, those are good, but it's not the same as standing where something occurred and putting yourself in that exact same spot. Now, they said that the house was a grim reminder of what had occurred. They also said that when they did the investigation, I suppose that they used certain chemicals in the house that were poisonous to clean maybe with. They found asbestos in the house. So they used a lot of reasons why they felt like the house needed to come down. And I don't think anyone denies that eventually this house would have to be torn down, because I can't think of anyone who would really want to live there after something so horrible like this happened. But I can understand the families wanting it to just please stay until after the trial. But regardless, it's gone. The house is gone. Now, I have watched some interviews with FBI, you know, experts, things like that, and they said that pretty much any evidence that they could gather from this house or anything they would have needed, they would have already gotten. There would probably be nothing else that they could get from this house to be used in the trial. Now, Ryan Kohberger, the one that was arrested and charged with the 4 homicides and the first-degree burglary charge, he was arrested 6 weeks after this. He's still in jail. He waived his right to a speedy trial, and he stood silent when he was asked what he wanted to plead. He was standing silent on the charges, and the judge entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. Now, remember, Ryan Kohberger was going for a doctorate in, I believe, criminology, right? This guy's smart. Don't underestimate that. He didn't get as far as he did in college by being dumb. But we're all going to be watching, right? We're all going to want to see how this trial goes and what evidence comes out. Thank you guys for listening, and I appreciate you. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you hadn't. I like all the support. I appreciate it. I think that's wonderful, and if you want to leave a comment, that's more than welcome. And I hope you guys have a really, really blessed and healthy new year. Keep seeking.